There's my trusty steed. Well, not trusty. Also not a steed. I think it counts. Get some of that fatty meat. You know you want it. You're hungry. That's a bridge too far. Come on, Steedy. You can do it. Oh boy. They don't like me.
Tasty.
A big bird or small? Okay. No, sir, I don't like it.
Just stay out of their way for now.
You'll be fine once you get it. You'll be good. 'Cause I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shines ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, hey, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. I'm on the pursuit of fox meat, and I know everything that shines ain't always gonna be far. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. Campfire discovered. How am I discovering campfires? Oh. I should really take the detour. Let's go. I'll be good. Don't fox with me.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, they can break down these rocks. I should be more aware of this before I fuck myself up. Bros, please. Alright. Close, but you're way off. Don't you realize you're killing me here? I mean, I think you do. might be why you're doing it. I need some better jumping tactics. I know. How am I so bad at this? Sons of bees. You killed me. And there I was thinking this is just another encounter. Oh, it's my outfit. Okay, I see what happened. Probably, possibly. My outfit killed me? That is just too much. Seriously. Or I guess my outfit only protects against elemental. I guess the fact that I suck is what killed me. Alright, here we go again. Back to the roots. Rabbit! Yep, that's gone. I'm still on the pursuit. Never mind. Can I craft some potions? No, don't have fatty meat. Need to shoot some boar, etc. Etc. I'm on the road to nowhere. Is that a T-Rex? That's a T-Rex. That's a snap maw. That's a T-Rex. Why is fatty meat such a scarce resource?
I can get out of this.
Fish. Alright, I'm gonna need some of your skin, if you don't mind. Nope. Nope. No. Okay. You do mind, huh? Nope. Nope. More nopes.
Save this for later.
You guys have bone? Not good. Oh, fatty meat, can't even carry it. Bull schnitz sauce. I'm about done with this whole collectathon BS. I'm not even sure what I'm doing it for. Just for the off chance that I might need one of them. I don't know. And blaze, very handy. Everything is very handy.
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
But will keep your mouth quiet. Oh, sorry. This is pretty chill. Walking in the river. I like it. Oh, skiing. What does that mean? Yes. How many of them ammo pouches are there, even? No more fishing. Nuclear fishing. Frustrum culling, eh? They should have made fire kiln root a different color flower. I'm just saying. How about a bright orange? Oh no. Okay, you're done.
I'll take this.
This is the way to do it. Definitely. Look at me.
Keep quiet now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, now what?
One shot, eh? This weapon is so OP. It's not even good.
Don't have another shot for this one. Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Are ya?
Here they come.
Where's your container? Do you even lift, bro? See, these are too powerful. Well, you followed me all the way here, huh? I don't like you.
I can't spare the way.
Yeah. I'm just hauling all this shit for no reason. I mean, they're already fighting it. It would be really nuts. Wow. That was also pretty damn rude, son.
You gave me a second chance at life. Thank you. What did this fool expect?
Can't be too prepared.
Fine, I'll walk. Yeesh.
Had enough of work and enough of my family.
Yeah, you merchants, eh? Just for the hell of it, I should buy every weapon. Even though I've already sold several. I don't really care. It's just an excuse to spend. Fatty meat, fatty meat. And I'm just wasting money for no reason. I'm so dumb. All these outfits are pretty hip. I thought I just picked up a Shellwalker heart. Was it a lens? Ugh. Ah, Meridian. City of Dreams. I totally didn't go to the Tall Neck 700 miles ago. So I should go to this thing. Don't tell me I'm passing through the city, because I don't want to do that.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
The way is the way. You must go the way.
He says he rides machines. Amazing.
I'll find a use for you.
Bright Market. Bright Market. Huh. New location, eh? I'm tempted. I might be too tempted. Hello.
I won't be needing this machine anymore.
Hello, hello.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
Feels so much better when it's
All having Din Din. The Nora. That's famous people. Rumors of the Nora by the well-traveled Aram. Readers, many times I've been asked to describe what that most fearsome of barbarian tribes, the Nora of the savage East. So ferocious are the rumors of these people, you might think it was they who raided us during the dark times of the Mad Sun King, and not the opposite. Well, dear readers, though I possess bravery, there is a shadow length between bravery and certain death, and it is certain death that awaits any who trespass on the sacred land of the Nora. However, I have traveled beyond Daytower into the snow-dusted hinterlands of the savage East, and on to the very edge of Nora territory. Now the site of a hard-scrabble trading camp known as Hunter's Gathering. There, sat around an open fire with outlanders and uncouths, I was able to gather tales and eyewitness accounts of what might be seen within the Valley of the Warrior Women. They told me another day's travel south lies the Mother's Crown, a name that suggests something grander than the fort of tree trunks and log cabins that was described to me. Still, I was assured it squats most imposingly upon a rocky outcrop, far above rushing rapids and white-capped falls. From its ramparts, a series of watchtowers stretched back across the mountains, and at any sign of approach, flaming arrows arc into the air between them. For a tribe so concerned with their precious wilds, I expected less careless behavior. Those interlopers stout, or foolhardy, enough to approach after this display are turned back with another flight of arrows, this time aimed just above their heads. The outlanders, chuckling, agreed that if a car just showed their colors, the arrows would fly lower, and that even soldiers behind Day Tower's walls grumble about being ambushed and devoured by Nora warriors. Devoured? Okay. I corrected them that it was the Tanakh, not the Nora, who are known to engage in cannibalism. Haha. Okay. In fact, the Nora have only been seen to chew the bark from trees, the tough plants from the ground, and drink strange herbal brews. I proposed that they may be well forbidden from eating meat, except at their strange feminine rites beneath the moon. Yes, in the benighted land of the Nora, the natural way of things goes inverted. Women rule men, and all the might of Karja metal can be deflected by logs, leather, and hides. Ruins filled with bounteous artifacts go untouched, and great stretches of farmable land are left uncultivated. Only the machines, which the Nora greatly mistrust, after some ancestral conflict or another, seem untroubled by this rampant strangeness. Father-son has no place here, and I would not be surprised to find the Nora's woman god to be the moon itself. Though it is Nora women who so famously feature in tales of encounters with the tribe, men have also been cited bearing the outlandish hair and blue-painted markings of Nora warriors. It is my understanding, from reading older studies of the tribe, that a ritual known as the Proving allows men to battle one another to gain favor from their rulers. My curiosity to witness this and other Nora rituals sadly goes unsated, but it is my hope that His Luminance will extend an offer of alliance to these mysterious barbarians, so emboldened by the Sun King's generosity and the knowledge that I could travel with many, many well-armored blazons. I would gladly gather a first-hand account for the benefit of my readers. Indeed, I plan to employ a female scribe, who might allow better parley between the Nora and I on such an occasion. A better path for a young Karja woman than working as a seller for the Osara metal merchants in town? No? Until such a sun-touched time comes, though, I can only share with you copies from the extensive collection of sketches I have gathered over the years. Mere glimpses of these bizarre, savage, and yet strangely alluring womanfolk. Oh my.
I'm tired. I've been
always
working too
wondered.
damned hard.
Are all your kind hunters and fighters, or just a few?
Just a few.
To be sitting down.
A good few. Is that a
I like the sight of a clean floor.
hand drum?
A small thing, really.
I'd love to hear this. I'd love to play this. Hello, sir. Fernund? Hello, Fernund.
Ah, the machine-riding Nora with the special spear. How lucky to come across you. I have a proposal. Come closer. Call me Fernand.
Okay, Fernand. What's your proposal?
During the reign of that idiot Carja King, Outlanders often hid items of value from raiders. Well, I found one.
What is it?
A relic. From the old ones. You probably would understand it better than I do. Unfortunately, it's too high for me to reach.
Uh-huh, and you want me to get it for you?
What a brilliant plan! You're a much better climber than I am, to be sure. Get it, bring it back, and we'll split the proceeds.
How about I see what it is first?
That works too.
What do you do exactly?
I'm a trader of fine tinkerings. I buy low, sell high.
But in this case, you wouldn't be buying.
Sometimes I find tinkerings as well.
I see. Hey, Fernand. My eyes are up here.
I'm looking at your spear. It's magnificent, but how does it work?
You stick the pointy end into the machine.
Yes, but how does it turn foe into friend?
It's simple, really.
Yes?
You wouldn't understand. Let's say I'm interested. What do I need to do?
The relic rests on the rise of Dusk Mesa. Bring it to me at the Meridian Docks, and we will both profit.
We'll see about that.
I mean, it's not really on the way, Fernand. I'll go talk to your countrymen.
This pole may not look like much, but I caught a beauty with it just last week.
That's what he said. It's so easy, really. I should stop doing these.
Just as the sun rises every morning, I'm cleaning every day.
We've lived under the same sun all this time. Imagine.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. Hey, bridge dweller. I will speak to you momentarily.
Leave me alone, girl. Can't you see I'm searching the water?
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No. Have you seen a girl of about 17 and... I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida. My only daughter. She's gone.
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. Thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with. It's been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have paid more attention.
Did something happen during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty of the mad Sun King. The blood on the streets. When Edelman's men fled, they stormed through here. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Alita broods about it more than ever. It bothers her that our people are so divided.
Where did you last see her?
Just last night, in the house. She seemed better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn, sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
Who else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say girls run off all the time at this age. Not my Alita. I've reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know? But they will look for her. I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she might be here, in the water. By the sun!
By the daughter.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
May the sun light your way.
I hear King Avad is too busy betting Oseram to break the rebellion.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Oseram have been mining for scrap. The old one sure left the luck
These aren't
behind.
goods, they're necessities.
Brother shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble.
Won't find better wares.
A well-made outfit is always
You'll
a
regret
pleasant
not
sight.
stopping when you're in the thick
I
of it.
barely turn a profit even in the best of times, especially since I usually hand out what I can to those in need. Would you care for some fruit? Better enjoy it before someone runs off with the rest of it.
Has someone been stealing from you?
Yes, almost every night. Not enough to force me to close shop, but definitely enough to hurt.
Is there anyone you suspect?
I've known most people here since childhood. None of them strike me as a food thief. You want to talk about other vices, however?
Have you found any sign of the thief?
Just a couple of old rinds near the storehouse. Not much to go on.
Why haven't the guards looked into it?
The gods blame the wildlife, but I doubt they believe it. I guess they have more to worry about than a woman and her livelihood.
I know how to track. I could look for the thief.
Really? Thank you. You could start in my storehouse by the river. Someone must be desperate to steal rather than just ask me.
I'll see what I can find.
Hope you and your family are well.
Don't pass up these goods.
You'll like what I have
cost
to
you
say.
a shard.
Just a guard under the last king. Far cry from those days.
Fine goods for a fair price. Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge. How many?
Honestly, I never use these traps and potions. Potions, yes, but only health potions. Look at that vista. Oh.
You'll like what I have.
More
Never let
reading.
anyone say the car just slack off.
The car just slack off. The history of Sunfall. After the vanishing of the Radiant Iriv and his cohort in the west, the Radiant Basadid ordered a mighty fortress built at the Sundom's farthest reach. His luminance chose to build atop ancient ruins, reasoning the ancients must have seized upon the location for its strategic value. Of the ancients, their works of too smooth gray stone and strangely carved metal were collapsed or built over, and the catacombs sealed off. Only the stone ring, perhaps used for some unknowable ritual, was left in place, to serve the garrison as a training ground. Even though its builders and soldiers lived in fear of the land where the sun goes at night, the finished walls of the fortress were mighty and unshakable. His luminance and his high priest, the irrefutable Pashaman, named it Sunfall, under the blazing eye of the sun, and by the light it was good. None doubted the radiant Basadid's prudence, nor denied his lingering hope that his brother might one day be sighted again. But no great threat would come from the west in his lifetime, nor did it come for the next 3 generations, though records show the men of Sunfall fought many bandits and scroungers skulking in the rust wash, and a dangerous stampede of behemoths in the long burn. In time, Sunfall slipped from common memory, until the 6th year of the 11th Sun King's reign, when the radiant Marzid himself came to inspect it. In the desert heat, his luminance received a vision of an ornate citadel with a dome of metal so polished it would greet the dawn and catch the rays of the sun's last shining at dusk. At once he ordered the dedication of the Sundom's resources to building the structure. After its construction, his luminance took the citadel as his summer palace, bringing with him many members of the Sun Court, nobles and artisans. In time, Sunfall became a city unto itself, and the source of great works such as Passion of the Tallneck among the dunes, Turning Seasons at Bronze Flash, and Lament for Cinnabar Sands. The stone training ring was repurposed for shows of pageantry, where young blazons or the hunter's lodge hawks could display the sun's dominance over the machines. Sunfall's prominence in the culture of the Sundom continued for many years, until the Sun King Marzid's untimely demise in the citadel he so treasured. For his procession back to the Elite, a line of torches was laid all the way across the day-brink, so that, over the days and nights of his bearing, he might always go in light. The departed king's brother, the radiant Hivas, was occupied wholly with renewing the soldiery of the Sundom, and with the old Sun King's passing, so too passed this chapter in Sunfall's history. In the early years of the 13th Sun King Jiran's reign, before the falling of his shadow, a particularly harsh season came upon the Sand Whisper Valley. Upon hearing that the storms could strip the very detailing off armor, he decreed that the strongest among his guard should be trained in the desert here, and named kestrels. Indeed, Helis, who would become the most infamous of the kestrels, was one of the first to survive his reforging by sun and sand here. That's the dude who grabbed me by the neck, isn't it? In the 15th year of Sun King Jiran's reign, when the sacrifices in the Sun Ring were judged insufficient to calm the derangement of the machines, he presided over the blooding of the ring at sunfall. A trapped behemoth was driven with spears and spurred over slaves of the Oseram and Utaru. When the beast turned upon the kestrels, the Sun King stood and declared that the sun, in its great generosity, would accept the sacrifice of faithless and faithful alike. So began a fearful era for Sunfall, of sacrifices unending in its sun ring, and the citadel whispered of as a place where no light shone. Many upstanding citizens of the Sundom were taken inside its doors to disappear as surely as if they had journeyed to the Forbidden West. In the last days of Sun King Jiran's reign, Sunfall was in the charge of his kestrels and high priest, no longer answering to the Sundom as a whole. It was no surprise then that following the liberation of Meridian, Jiran's loyalists sought refuge at Sunfall. As a fortress, it was impregnable, but cut off from the bounteous lands across the Daybrink, it was a city impoverished. So stood the stalemate in the first year of the 14th Sun King, the radiant Avad, and so stood Sunfall. Once built to protect the Sundom from the shadow of the West, it now sheltered a worse shadow, the false Karja who dwelt within.
As the sun witnesses, we put our...
That's that location I wasn't allowed to go to, right? When the dude called me back. You have retractable bridges? How ingenious. I might have to do this errand first, huh?
Long time.
I might not. Oh, wait, what? Oh. That makes more sense. Investigate the storehouse.
I'll see when.
I work hard every day and sleep like a rock every night.
This barrel's been moved recently.
Storage container, wooden, contains fruit, recently disturbed.
There we go. Tracks.
There's a thunderjaw in the south that can destroy a village, then disappear into the hills.
Would you like to buy something today?
The Hunter's Lodge admits women and savages now.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
spoiled fruit.
The rabbits seem to like it, though.
Oh, look. The thief dropped more fruit for me to follow. If I can see it in all this grass.
I cannot see it in all this grass. Bananas.
Is this the last of the fruit?
You impervious swine!
Okay, boars, out of the way so I can have a look. Trail of footprints this time. Must have climbed up.
Must have.
Father, son, forgive me! Forgive me!
There's our thief, and he's in trouble. Perhaps my focus can help me.
Yeah, we know. Fruit man.
Thank you, Savage! You saved me from the sun's judgment.
I did what now?
I left the misery of Sunfall not long ago, knowing that I'd never be welcome back in Meridian. So, I've been stealing food from a woman at Bright Market just to survive. But the Glinthawks must be the judgment of the sun.
You believe it attacked you because you were stealing?
Why else? What if I beg forgiveness from the lady? Will that absolve me and save me from the Glinthawks?
I took care of the Glinthawks, but yes, you should return and apologize. The woman you stole from is kind. She'll forgive you.
The sun has spoken! Thank you again, Savage. May the sun light your way!
Great. People finally stopped calling me outcast, and now it's Savage.
Yeah, now it's Savage. Typical, eh? Flying chairs.
Stocking up. Cause it's so far away. Quick way down.
It's so far away. Roasted goon.
Save these for the trail. keep that for later.
Huh. The House of Nothing. Well, do it. Please do it.
Scrabbling a bit.
A little sweat and hard work never hurt.
Let's go look in the garden and follow the signs of his daughter. Yes, your daughter. Is she in the water? No.
Looks like a leader left a few things behind. What's in this bottle? Ugh, smells like ash or rotten eggs. I better pour that out.
The Oseram love to mine the ruins of the old. They even live on top of.
Aren't these for spying far away? Why would you need a spyglass in the garden?
What is she looking at?
I guess she was doing some gardening.
Now, who says this is all hers? I'm just saying.
Something buried. No, something dug up. I must have left a trail.
Should be out there fighting machines, not pacing around.
I hope I never come across Red Maw. They would crush me with a
Did you find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
Check out these wares. Buy what you need, leave the rest. Buy what you need, leave the
Thank
rest.
you for sending Deckerman back to me. I'm training him to run my stall so he can earn his fruit
That's
rather than
good.
stealing it.
I'm glad it worked out.
It's all right, Deckerman. We've all lived in shadow, one way or another.
I never thought the sun would shine on me again, after all that I did.
See for yourself.
What did you do?
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Check out these wares.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Take a look at these wares.
You like what I have?
The petals end here, at the water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Ropes. To tie up a boat that isn't here. Maybe she took the boat to that island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim.
Pardon? This island over Nya?
I'll shake it out later. The boat. This looks promising.
Does it? That doesn't.
Is that you? Stay back! It's not safe!
Fuck yeah, it's not safe.
Get out of here while you can!
I'm not gonna leave you like this.
Be careful! You did it!
Fuck yeah. I've dealt with worse, kind of.
Looks like someone's creating a garden here.
Huh. You want your own island, eh? For you and your boyfriend?
Who are you? How did you learn to fight like that? What are you even doing here?
Maybe you can start by answering a few of my questions.
Flowers?
Why did you bring flowers here?
No real reason. I'm trying to make this a place for us. For all of us.
Who's us? Is there someone else here?
No. No. I was going to surprise my friends with what I made. There's no one else here, obviously.
What are you doing on this island?
I come here to be alone.
Do you know your father fears you're dead?
I'm surprised he even noticed I was gone.
He has the whole village looking for you. He's worried.
The snap maw kept me. You took care of it, so thank you. I should be fine now.
Let's go back to the village together.
I need to finish planting my garden. Just a little more time. I'll be fine, I promise.
You know, I think I'll take a little more time too. To look around.
You don't need to do that.
I really do. Bedrolls. 2 of them. And a set of cups. She must not have been alone here. Looks like Alita has a friend. Alita, if you came here to be alone, why are there 2 bedrolls? And don't lie to me this time.
By the sun, I don't know where he is.
Who?
A troll. He lights a fire signal when it's safe to meet him, but He's not here.
Who's a troll?
A friend I've known since childhood. I'd be planting in the garden and he'd dump worms down my back. I hated that. But the last few months we'd meet here and everything was different. We talked for hours. He helped me plant that garden. I couldn't wait to see him again. It's like I'm dead and only come alive when I'm here with him. Do you know what that's like?
I can't say that I do. Why keep this all secret?
Patral is a soldier for the Karja in Shadow, stationed at the outpost across the lake. It's treason for us to even meet. How could I tell my father? How could I tell anyone?
Well then, how did you two arrange to meet here?
We came here as kids. After he left, I would come back sometimes. One day, I surprised him here. He smiled from ear to ear. We sat and played like we had as kids, but war had changed him. Changed us both. We weren't kids anymore. We started meeting in secret. He'd light a fire to signal it was safe for him to leave his post at the Citadel, but last night...
He didn't come?
I've been waiting all night and all day. I haven't seen anyone but you.
Enough of this. You have to go back.
Please. If you came all this way, will you look for a trawl? He lit the fire on the island not far from here. If I go, he could be killed. We could break the ceasefire. But Honora wouldn't. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm so sorry.
I'll find him if I can, as long as you go home to your father.
I will. But please come find me there. I can't sleep. I can't breathe knowing a troll could be out there, hurting.
Easier when I was a kid.
I think I'm getting pretty close to the tall neck, no?
Here's what's left of the fire. Looks like some sort of scuffle, ending with someone being dragged away.
Hey! Speak up or I'll cut off your other finger. Who were you signaling?
That must be a troll.
You're a troll. Kestrel's Perch, eh?
Want to hear him talk?
Quite a few guards there.
Hard to believe that thing fought alongside
Maybe
us.
there's another way in.
I tell you, traitors are everywhere.
I don't know about that.
Sure. As soon as it gets a little hard, people give up. Want to do the easy thing instead of the right thing. Listen to him.
Doesn't sound easy. He's been at it for hours.
I guarantee he lit that fire to signal his Meridian pals to come and save him. Sit back in the capital, easy as you please.
Here they got plenty of food over there.
So what if they do? Doesn't make them right.
Steady. The quicker we find the girl, the sooner we return to the sun.
The girl? What girl? Me girl? Fuck it.
I'm not here.
Oh, crap!
Huh. There probably is another way in.
That's right. No one here.
Whoops.
Someone here? What was that?
I mean, as long as this works.
I can hear you.
Alone.
Another way in, huh?
Sammy.
I'm itching
Here
to
we
fight
go.
again. Standing around is not what I signed up for.
What are you gonna do when we take back Meridian?
Get a little revenge on the bungs who sent us here. I say they owe us. See how they like starving in the streets.
Got a bad feeling. They like to say they're the good guys, but I don't see them sending us food when they got all the land.
Yeah, they wanted to cease fire. Figured starvation.
Eyes on me, lords!
What?
This is not a warning. I'm not coming back from this one. Not yet. Too high.
What the fuck is up with my bad fighting? Ugh. Alright. Wherever the fuck the checkpoint's gonna be.
Sick of hearing him scream. Want to hear him talk. Hard to believe that thing fought alongside us.
I tell you, Trey.
Right. So, the blast sling, I suppose. It's not a bad idea. Or that thing. We'll try them both.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah. I'm itching to fight again. Standing around is not what I signed up for.
What are you gonna do when we take...
To me! Let's take her down!
Y'all already saw me, huh?
Oh, John, tied this to my phone!
Let me out, let me out, let me out. This is so weak. But it's technically a machine gun.
I'll survive! Something's above us!
Look up! She's on the move.
Don't let him sneak up!
This should be the better way.
Kill me. Come on, you dogs! Fight back! Blood! Ah! We're gonna wipe this out!
I'm done. Am I done?
I'm done. Am I
Fight!
done?
And let Shadow decide her fate.
Not coming back from this one.
Losing blood! Ah! Can't take another!
Why is the fighting so bad in this? Or is it just me? But seriously. You.
A troll. Are you a troll? Elita sent me.
Alida. I was gonna ask her to leave with me. To go into the Outlands. Somewhere out in the sun where no shadow could reach us. But we wouldn't have made it. They would have followed me. I know now. Alida, tell her they never learned about our island. She's safe. Give her this. Tell her it's worth it.
Are you gonna fake die as well?
Troll?
Everybody's fake dying over here.
Poor troll. And poor Alita.
Tell her it's worth it. What's worth it? Wait, could I even get here from the entrance? Okay. So, that's not a bandit camp. I gotta go to the tall neck. I have to do it. What is this place?
My focus is receiving another signal.
Is it? Oh, it is.
Looks like the signal is coming from that tall neck. I need to find a way up to the tall neck's head.
Majestic. Oh boy. Alright, that's too many. There I was, surrounded by shit. Interview, Dalgard opens up far zenith a little. February 28th, 2061. Oswald Dalgard never stops smiling, Before last month, the Danish tech wunderkind was known primarily as the creator and CEO of Allseeing.Hollow, the world's most popular holofilm sharing device service. But for the past few weeks, Dalgard has been the public face of Far Zenith, the self-described futurist consortium responsible for reviving the Odyssey colony ship project. Oswald seems an unlikely spokesman for a shadowy group of billionaires, but maybe that's the point. He is bright-eyed, handsome in a nerdy, rail-thin way, endlessly enthusiastic. When I arrive at the all-seeing offices for our interview, he glances behind me as if waiting for a holocamera crew to swarm in my wake. So, this will be published as text? An article? He speaks English with barely any accent at all. I nod. And his smile impossibly widens. That is just incredible. Really. Real super quaint. Love it. Oswald's countenance may be exuberantly inviting, but the organization for which he serves as a mouthpiece is anything but. To date, he is the only publicly acknowledged member of Far Zenith, which claims to comprise 77 of the world's wealthiest persons. It's more fun this way, don't you think? Asks Oswald. The mystery. It's... what would you call it? It's stagecraft. Far Zenith is as much performance art as it is functional futurist endeavor. Although isn't that as well? Although it's that as well. Holy shit, I'm blind. I can tell you that there's nothing sinister about it. We are devoted not only to extending humanity's legacy beyond this solar system, but also to making the world sexier, I suppose. More interesting. Far Zenith is science and transcendence, but it's also fashion. Rock and roll, you see? Well, no, I don't. But I don't tell Oswald that. Instead, I ask him a question that's been on the minds of a lot of people since Far Zenith purchased the unfinished colony ship. If the combined effort of the US, China, India, Japan, and the Western European alliance couldn't finish the Odyssey, what makes Far Zenith think it can? Ah, he says, here's where I get to blow your mind. Very exciting. We are not interested in escaping a dying world. For us, this is not an act of panic or adrenal survival reflex. The Odyssey, under the stewardship of Far Zenith, will be a triumph, not a retreat. This is why we will succeed. Why we already have succeeded, really. Oswald makes it hard to press for answers. His answers are labyrinthine, but something in his tone and body language makes them feel downright linear. How much of this is a put-on and data corrupted? Right midst of a severe battle. These guys. Look at that shit.
Okay, they're heading back.
Are they though? Oh my.
Here we go again. think I can leap onto the tonic from here.
Here comes trouble. Oh, I'm gonna make a run for it, aren't I? Looks like I am. Wrong way. Too late. Too late.
I should be able to jump onto the tonic from here.
Tall neck adventures through the wasteland.
Now they're hunting me.
They're not. Why so serious?
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tonic.
You know how I got these scars. Jumping on tall necks.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Well, easier said than had. Majestic.
That's got their attention.
Why does this have their attention? Let them fully ignore me. What's up, fool? Protected by the upper class. This place is insane. somewhat protected. Alright, I'm gonna have to get down from here eventually. Show me the map on top of your head. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, yes. The city that shall not be named. Probably endgame territory, yes? Yes. Very nice. Wait, there's another city there. Huh. The city that shall not be named. This might be a fortress, yes? Are you a fortress? Gotta go, gotta go! Human interference detected. So you are conscious. Tell me, what is this place? Young blood? As I look out over the world, I wonder, what time is it? And why is my headdress, so cool? Oof, oof, yeah. Playing dangerous, aren't you? Oh no, no, we're not gonna do that. Hello, you randoms. Standing around the corpse, are we? Cool. Cool non-story, bro. Alright, I'm gonna fast travel to tell him the good news. I mean her. Good news, your boyfriend is dead. Also, he gave you this. I don't know, he just gave me this. That's
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
always.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
You sound like a crier. Shut up.
Some Asaram girl applied to the city guard the other day.
Don't say it. I know he's gone.
The Shadow Karja found him. But you should know, he never betrayed you. He wanted you to have this key.
It's a key the Balaki gave me. He said our lives were locked together. Thank you for bringing it back. For all you did for us.
He said it was worth it. All of it. Are you all right?
That's some pretty wild interpretation.
But I will be soon.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Elita, no. Look at me.
I mean, you're not alone. Your dad loves you. You can't do this or I'll punch you in the face. There's more at stake than you two. Yeah, that's true. I mean, tough love. I guess you're not alone.
Look at me. I can't imagine how you're feeling. But you don't have to go it alone. Your father was crushed when he thought you were dead.
Crushed! He still treats me like a perfect doll. His prized possession. No. With the Troll gone, I'm all alone. It isn't worth it.
Wait, Elita. I was wrong about what a Troll said. He didn't say it was worth it. He said it is worth it. All of it. Our losses can feel overwhelming. But they remind us of our connections to others. To a Troll. Even to your father. A Troll would have wanted you to remember that. And go on. I know it. Now will you?
I'll try.
Please, let me get your father. Will you talk to him?
I guess.
You heard her. Our losses feel overwhelming. But they remind us of our connection to others.
Why does King Avad protect
Well
the
spoken,
people of
Aloy.
Sunfall? We all know our army could destroy them.
It's like you have 5 psychologists working in your office. Your
Wasn't
brain
far
office.
under the last king.
I should have given you a
Far
token for your kindness in finding Elita. Is something wrong?
Elita needs you to listen. Right now. Go to the garden, quickly.
I will. At once.
Don't let your guard down.
Fine goods for a fair price.
The sun is displeased with us. Is it any wonder that...
It's about a Troll, Father. He and I were together. I didn't want you to...
A Troll? Yes, I remember him. From when you two were no taller than the flowers in your mother's garden. But he went west.
They never found out about us. He didn't tell them. Even when they...
Oh, Elita. All that time spent writing edicts, I thought my work was keeping you safe from this war. It was all just parchment. And I could have lost you.
I'm so sorry, Father.
I wish I'd known, all this time, what you were going through. But I'll be better. Thank you for this second chance.
Aww, you guys.
It won't ever be right that a troll died. But I'll try to live. For him.
I wish I'd known. All this time, what she was going through. But... I'll get better.
Good. And that concludes my good deed for
Try to
today.
get past me? We'll have a fight. Mark my words.
Buy what you need.
Yes,
Leave the
yes,
rest.
you're very friendly.
Not that friendly.
You'll regret
Quite
not
bitchy.
stopping
He's a
when you're in the
Guardian.
thick of it.
King. Far cry from those.
Oh, yes.
They're scanning for me. They saw us.
Oh, you took care of it. Good boy. Good boy.
Handy.
A fine and dandy. metal flower of triangulation, yes.
These are something special.
Are they though? Oh, they are. What? I'm just now noticing this. Huh. I mean, you could call these little poems, but who knows? When this pine sapling grows to flower, who'll be here? Sharing tree shade with a butterfly, friends in a previous life. Watching the river through a window of trees, spring rain falls. From the mind of a single long vine, 100 opening lives. To tangle or untangle the willow, it's up to the wind. I mean, when dawn hennas her hands with the blood of the horizon, let the new bride of the golden veil uncover her shining face. The sky's face has turned dark. Don't believe a cloud has come. In the garden, snow changed the raven to a falcon of white. Oh, what designs might the magician of cold display! Like a mirror, the page of the water is bound in ice. By its own nature, it towers above the tangle of rivers. Don't say it's a lot of dirt piled high. Without end, the mist of dawn, the evening cloud, draw their shadows across it. From the four directions, you can look up and see it. Green and steep green and steep and wild. Even this morning, O swan, awake. Arise, follow me. There is a land where no doubt nor sorrow have rule, where the terror of death is no more. There the woods of spring are abloom, and the fragrant scent, he is I, is borne on the wind. There the bee of the heart is deeply immersed and desires no other joy. I saw a mountain, its haughty peak, and bunched spine vying with the worlds on high, deflecting every salvo of the wind, and shouldering the starlight from the sky, brooding above the dunes like some great thinker, considering days to come as nights go by, with black clouds wrapped about it for a turban, and bangs of redhead lightning in its face. And through the night, that tongueless mountain uttered marvelous things. In autumn rain, the grasses rot and die. Below the steps, the chewing, don't know what that is. Color is fresh. Full green leaves color the stems like feathers, and countless flowers bloom like golden coins. The cold wind moaning blows against you fiercely. I fear that soon you'll find it hard to stand. Upstairs the scholar lets down his white hair. He faces the wind, breathes the fragrance, and weeps. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. My God, these flowers. A wind sways the pines, and below not a breath of wild air, still as the mosses that glow on the flooring and over the lines of the roots here and there. The pine tree drops its dead. They are quiet as under the sea. Overhead, overhead, rushes life in a race. As the clouds chase. As the clouds chase. And we'll go, and we drop like fruits on the tree, even we, even so. Spake full well, in language quaint and olden, one who dwelleth by the castled Rhine, when he called the flowers so blue and golden, stars that in earth's firmament do shine. Stars are they wherein we read our history, as astrologers and seers of eld, yet not wrapped about with awful mystery, like the burning stars which they beheld. Wondrous truths, and manifold as wondrous, God hath written in those stars above, but not less in the bright flowerets under us stands the revelation of his love. That's probably the greatest one so far. Oh, missed one? Maybe. Low in the eastern sky is set thy glancing eye, and though its gracious light ne'er rises to my sight, yet every star that climbs above the gnarled limbs of yonder hill conveys thy gentle will. These are the god flowers. Okay, this game surprises me yet again with a tiny thing.
Fresh as it comes.
Alright, I'm gonna drop a manual save and call it a Dave. You have a good one.